was supposed to learn that in the first grade. He's supposed to know that. And I'm like, okay, he's supposed to know all of this. When have you quizzed him? When have
Pour it slow, let it flow through the night. Gem and Dame got the glow.
I don't forget the history books because these kids learning American values from these TikTok trends. You ever see them? These kids can't speak, can't spell, but can do the Chris Brown dance and all of that. They got that down. Can't speak, can't spell, can't do math. Couldn't tell you their address, their mom's real full name, all those things. They over there, they can remember a 20-step routine for TikTok.
Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it. That's what they on right now. From the 70s show.
Yeah, you do.
Crazy.
It sums up the entire state of the education perfectly.
So I posted a video asking parents to start working with teachers in order to get their children to where they need to be in terms of literacy. I'm a 7th grade teacher. A lot of my students read very well below grade level. So I need help from other parents to help work with their kids outside of school to reinforce the things that I'm teaching in school. Y'all would have thought that I told somebody to climb Mount Everest in the middle of winter during an avalanche with the anvil strapped on their back. I got so many people making videos blaming people like me for why their kids can't read.
Crazy.
I got somebody even threatened my life because I said that. Because something as small as reading to your child for 30 minutes a day is so insurmountable you can't do it. But you'll be on your TikTok for 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
And like, I understand it can be hard, right? I can understand that y'all got multiple jobs and y'all doing all this stuff here. I get it. I do. I get it. My mom was a single parent and she was raising 2 kids and she was going to college and everything at the same time. However, she had to do it because the reality of the situation, this is what it is. You can point fingers and blame who you want, but the reality is these children cannot read on grade level. And we are having to dumb down curriculum to get these kids to where they need to be, and they're not getting there. This is not a me problem. This is not a you problem. This is a systemic issue.
Yes,
and we cannot fix it if we're blaming each other and not helping each other. Baby, this is the curriculum. This is what we have to teach. It would behoove you, for your child's sake, to work with the teacher.
Look at how passionate he is about
If your
this.
child has a reading disability, girl, you can get an IEP, you can get a 504. We can figure something out to help your child. I just spent $70 getting a book set for some kids because I think that they would like to read this book better than reading the stupid books that we have to read in the classes that they're not going to
somebody who cares
from, right? But nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change as long as we sit here pointing the finger and not actually dealing with the issue. These kids can't read. Let's teach our children how to read. These kids can't do math. Let's teach these kids.
How y'all blaming the teachers?
If you don't understand how to read it, if you don't understand something,
I got too many stories. I got way too many stories.
It takes a village to raise these.
Yes, it does. Hold on. How are you blaming the teacher because your child can't read? Let's be real here. Drop some drip in the comments. We could argue all day if you want to. Because I grew up where we had one of these thick old math books that I had to do extra at home, the next grade level above. And I don't understand how, regardless of when they get to that teacher, how did you not prepare your kid for that? You couldn't spend no time in advance to like help them out. You gonna blame they can't read. Well, hold on, baby. He in the 3rd grade. How you get here? How you get to me?
You hear something about her Huxtable lifestyle?
What you're not gonna do is no, hold on. Huxtable in the sense of like we had a book and there's multiple kids in this family and we were not allowed to write in the book because we had to share the book and my dad didn't want us cheating off each other. So we had one book because we were not Huxtable like, but I lived in a nice neighborhood, but I would not say that I'm a Huxtable by any means. Like I come from a hardworking family. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't disrespect me.
Okay, I don't need you to try to play fake gangster now. This is not.
I'm not playing, but don't disrespect me. I'm just saying.
Nobody's disrespecting you. I am applauding your family for trying to give you the best life that they could possibly provide.
And they did. Shout out to
Okay,
them.
so that's what I'm talking about. And Plain Dame about to get into the
This is
other
the
half
second
of it
time you did
from the
that to me.
urban.
That's why I had to say so to you, because you tried to dog me the last live. You think I'm playing? I'm not playing. Cash is paid.
All right.
Cash
So
advance. Cashless.
let me delve into this because I
Disney
do have a
Plus.
background. Damn, wow, shots fired. But I do have a background in education, and I also have a background in my GPA done.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, hey, Jim.
Wow. So
All right.
now y'all done got Joe into it.
My dog Joe.
I'm going on
Right.
mute.
She's
I'm
gonna have
gonna
all
go
the
get something to drink.
tracksuits,
I'll be back. I'm turning my camera. I'm getting
all the
something to drink.
velour suits she gonna have. With
All right,
the,
but let me dive into this because
Go
this
ahead.
is what I've had to face for years in education. I have 15 years of working in education, and the sad part about all of this was that it was never the parents' fault. They always looked at, well, he didn't learn that in kindergarten. He was supposed to learn that in the first grade. He's supposed to know that, and I'm like, okay, he's supposed to know all of this. When have you quizzed him? When have you tested his reading? When have you sat down with him and did this, that, and the third? I ain't got time to do that shit. I gotta go to work. I'm like, yeah, but you're sending your kid off to school. But the thing is, you send them off to school not to learn, just to get them out of your hair, because now you got a free daycare. That's really all it was until they get a little older. And that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
So,
I mean, just
no, I mean, you speaking from a experience where you trying to get the parents involved, like I was talking about Jim Jones' situation. Her daddy was involved, and that's why she had the opportunities that she had, right? So that's a good thing. Some people ain't got that. Sometimes, like the bricks ain't already laid. You gotta be the bricklayer. You got to put the cement together in order to form that foundation. But the foundation of America is crumbling right now. So, I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Like on average, the average American adult only reads at I'm being generous right now, probably 7th or 8th grade reading level. In 2025, and that's like something that's documented. 54% of adults read below a 6th grade level, and 21% are functionally illiterate. So I knew some people that only could write their name. Shoot, man, my uncle he couldn't read. He had somebody doing this stuff for him, effing them over, as they say. Yeah. And so being able to complete basic reading skills is why we got some of the issues that we got right now. So because of that decline, right? We are going backwards, even though we got more technology that we've ever had, more access to information that we've ever had, and it is ridiculous. So, the literacy rates have declined from 86% in 2020 to 79% in 2022, with a notable drop tied to the pandemic, right, and ongoing trends. So this literacy at a low is concentrated in by region and ethnicity, and some counties in the southern U.S. reported over 30% functional illiteracy.
City lights blinking like they're spilling secrets. Late night whispers humming through the speakers. Gem and Dame got the vibe, got the flow.